Amber Dawn by Kenneth Andrus. Read by Reider. Chapter 1. Ozersk, the Russian Federation. Tuesday, 7 October. Bashir al-Khultyer's finger caressed the smooth, cold metal of the AK-47's trigger guard, the corners of his mouth twisting into a tight smile. The faint sounds of the Teknod River, flowing along the eastern flank of the Ural Mountains, 100 meters farther down the slope, returned him to another time spent with his family. His finger froze on the trigger. His face hardened at the other memories that forced their way into his consciousness, erasing his smile. The mistakes he'd made, the mistakes for which he would soon atone. He inhaled through his nostrils, taking deep, controlled breaths, embracing the pine-scented air of the forest, slowing his heart rate. 4 seconds in. Hold. 4 seconds out. Calming, suppressing his anger, preparing for what he must do. He shifted his weight on the slab of worn granite that dominated the hill of his vantage point, and set the rifle aside to focus on the remote stretch of highway. The dense ground fog began to lift, the bend in the macadam road now visible through the swirling mist, still clinging to the boughs of the low-hanging branches of the fir and spruce trees. The Russian drivers would have to brake when they entered the curve. Each Tuesday, their 3-vehicle convoy traveled from the Mayak processing plant to the industrial city of Karabakh. Their cargo? Nuclear fuel rods. Bashir passed the convoy several times during the previous month while driving his truck to the farmer's market outside the city of Ozersk. His surveillance verified the route and timing of the Russian trucks that had been provided by his informant. Not that he had doubted the accuracy of her information. He reached for his iPhone and touched his thumb to the home button. The light from the device's screen cast an eerie shadow across his face, weathered by harsh summers and winters spent in the jagged mountains of southern Afghanistan. He checked the time, then slipped the phone back into the pocket of his worn fatigue jacket. He nodded at Azad. His comrade hefted a canvas carrier and pulled out a rocket-propelled grenade for his RPG-7. He slid the warhead assembly into the firing tube and settled the weapon to his shoulder. Yushiska trotted across the road and crouched behind a slight berm. Salim squatted behind a large boulder on the opposite side of the road.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?